So everyone that was invited to this call has made their MVP. And so because of that, I think sometimes like in this business, like after you get MVP, it's like a little loss of what to do. And but because you guys did get MVP and we do like view all of you as leaders, we wanted to sort of just train you on something that we found has been really working for other teams. And we really want to make sure that your business still stays in momentum. And yeah, that's basically it behind it. Is just we really want to be able to help you, and we really want to be able to help you also bring in more customers, but also then be able, when you bring in new promoters, to be able to train them to go MVP. And we kind of feel like this is like a better way. So if anyone has any experiences, feel free to chime in. So I think sometimes when in the process that we've had so far, having it where everyone's like going out and independently sending a video, and then you have to like follow up separately, and it just makes it a little complicated. And so we were thinking it would just make a lot more sense if everyone kind of just did it in the same area, which is in the customer group that we all have. And so basically the new process that we wanted to teach everyone, and we're going to go over it tomorrow, but we wanted to start with you guys because you guys are MVPs. We really wanted you guys to like step up and be some of the first ones to do this. And so yeah, so I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with something that's been really popular in network marketing right now called like ad tag message. And so basically with this, it's driving all the traffic. Instead of you necessarily having this conversation, you still need to have conversations. So let me say that. You still need to have conversations with people. But instead of you doing everything outside a Facebook group and then, okay, cool, that's good to know. Instead of you doing everything outside a Facebook group on your own, and then as soon as a person's bought, you add them into the customer group, we wanted to change it basically. And in a conversation that you're having with someone, you would just, when you're talking to them, like you would bring up saying, oh, I have this really good like keto support group. And instead of saying, if I sent you a video, would you watch it? You would say, if I tagged you in a video, would you watch it? And so basically at that point, then you would add someone to the group. You wouldn't be welcoming them because you're tagging them in the video that is at the top of the group, the campfire video. And then after that, you're still messaging them to see if they like watch it, and you're still following up with them. But instead of just doing all this like independently outside, and so I'm gonna share on my screen really quickly. In our group, I talked to Tiffany, I forgot her last name right now, a little bit yesterday. And so she's already started to do this. And so let me just get my screen. Hold on, let me move this down. Does anyone have any questions? I know most people are muted right now, so, and they're not there. But, wait, sorry. This is like going really slow. No, I don't want to go to my messenger. I want to go to my screen. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you a group where it's actually working and like really, really well. So let me go ahead and get that. Hold on, my computer is being really slow because of, I think because I'm on a Zoom call also. Okay, so let me share screen. So I'm sharing the screen. So if you guys look at this. So instead of sending everyone the video, like separately, you would add your prospects into the group. And so Tiffany Summit's already doing this. She's like, check this out, check it out, check it out. So you're doing it all in the same group. So then your prospects are seeing the activity go on. And so in this group, this is someone else's group, and I wasn't really supposed to be showing this, but This is someone else. And so they do it this way. And so instead of when you're out and about, you just casually say to someone, like, if I tagged you in a video, would you watch it? And then, oh, it's going so slow. So here, like in their group, because they're all doing it, it has like 3,500 comments here. So basically, when they're doing it that way, it creates sort of the community more so. So we really wanted you guys to just all know of it. And since you guys are all MVPs, ideally you should be adding 3 people a day, like to this group. So you should be adding like 3 people. Are you saying anything, Lisa?
Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so we're adding people to the group without announcing them.
Yeah, I mean, Kara, sorry, I would prefer you guys to be doing it in this group, just because, like, the majority, instead of the ATM group, because, like, I'm going to ask you guys for stuff also, since you guys are the MVPs, and we're part of the ATM team, but, like, this is our team, so I would prefer if you guys ATM people into the Keto Experiencers group here. So, sorry, Lisa, now ask a question. Yeah, Lisa?
No, you just answered it.
Oh yeah, so I would prefer, and the thing is, because you think about it, like, like Facebook. So I met with this girl who has like 600,000 people in her group, and so
wow.
And she has like 100,000 customers, and so the reason that I'm also bringing you guys on this call is not to just go over the ATM, is that, like, I would like if all of you, because you guys are MVPs, so ideally, like, I would like you guys each to be adding 3 people a day and ATMing them. And so I'm going to go through a specific script that I have for it in a second, because tomorrow we're going to go over this. And if you have people who are on your team who are not MVP yet, like, you should be sort of going over this and teaching them how to do it. And if you are bringing on new people, this is like now the new thing that has just worked a lot better. I mean, just because people are already in that community, but for our community specifically, Alexis and I talked about this the other day. And so instead of welcoming people, when someone now has a 5-day or a 10-day, we need to write like, congratulations, this person has gotten a 5-day, congratulations. And like, instead of saying welcome, 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 it would be like, congrats, 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 congrats. And the same thing when they go on Smart Chip, instead of saying congrats, they got a Smart Chip, you would say, this person's got a lifetime supply, congrats. And so we'll still go down and congratulate every single person. But the reason I wanted to get all of you guys in this call is because Alexis and I talked it over. And so we would like each of one of you, because you guys have already been MVPs, and so if this is something you don't think you could do, please let us know beforehand. But we would like each of you guys to be group moderators. And basically what a group moderator means is that every single day you need to put like a piece of content in the group. So it can either be a recipe, it can be a workout, it can be like just some random facts about ketosis. So the group is always running. And so every day you need to put a piece of thing. Every day you need to add 3 people to the ATM, because they're going to be telling your people that your promoters that they need to add 3 people. And then we would like each of you to just record a simple video on like why ketosis has helped your life or something, so that we can upload it. And so then the people in the group can get more connected to you. That's been what this girl who has 600,000 people in her group told me to do, and she said it really works. And so ideally, if everyone's uploading content, then the group will be having stuff activity happening all the time. And so for your prospects that are sitting in that group, they're going to be seeing it. And I noticed yesterday, like, I asked a few different people to just type some things, and then today more people were sharing experiences, and that's also the second thing. So every day we want you guys to be putting content in the group, but then at least once a week, we want you to share an experience, like your own personal experience or an experience from someone else, just like an experience thing, just how it's kind of improved your life, so that the people who are like in the group can sort of see it, because that creates more belief, the more people that they see in it versus just like you. But in this process, like, you still have to like message the people, because I think a big thing, a problem which has been going on for a lot of people, and I wanted to address this on 2 things. I think a lot of times when people have customers, they like put them in the group, they get in a 5-day or 10-day, and they just like stop talking. And so I actually heard this like this meeting. I got this notes from a video from a girl who went rank 10 in 3 months. And so basically she talked about how to double trial backs. And so I wanted to go over, and this girl had no network marketing experience. So I really wanted to give you guys all this first, so then you can start doing this, and then you can teach people who are on your teams how to do this. So she had no experience, so this was really amazing. So after you've added someone to the group and you're tagging them and you message them, you need to tell the person, like, give me a thumbs up that you watched the video. So you know, like, as soon as they've like watched it. So you just tell them casually, like, just send me a thumbs up that you like watched this video and you liked it. And so then we can sort of know from there, so they don't get lost in that process. So then when someone is interested, so you've already talked to them, they've already committed and say, I want to do a 5 or a 10-day experience, before you invoice them, this is really important, tell them that you will give them $5 off their order if they get a friend to do it with them. So it's a 5-day, you would charge them $30 and you would charge their friend $35. And so that's what really worked for this girl is rank 10, where she, instead of getting 1 person, she would get 2 at a time, because she literally told people, like, I'll give you a discount if like you bring me another person. That's the same thing for a 10-day. You would tell them, like, I will make yours $55. If you get me another person, that'd be like a discount also. Okay, so this is the other thing that's a game changer. So as soon as you have the money, like they paid you on PayPal, Venmo, or whatever, you need to tell that person to write on their Facebook, I'm so excited, I just got my 5-day experience. I'm so excited, I just got my 10-day experience, with no picture, no nothing, because their audience is gonna see that. And so they're gonna keep on getting all these questions saying, like, what is this? What is this experience? What is this thing that you're talking about? That's what this girl that hit rank 10 did. And so as soon as people start comment, and then also you need to have that person who's getting those 5-day and 10-day experiences tag you, like the promoter, in the post. So then as soon as they keep on getting questions about it, the person would message them and say, hey, check out this video of what I'm doing. And then when they respond, they can say, okay, I'm gonna have my friend Lisa, or I'm gonna have my friend Kara help you get that so you can do this with me. So that's what really worked out for the girl that went to rank 10 in 3 months. And so she goes, yeah, so I read that part. And then so friends, okay, so then this is the next thing that she did. So on the 2nd day of the experience, where these people are on it, the girl that hit rank 10 would say to the people who were on the experience, how are you feeling? And so she would like screenshot them like a thing of all the benefits, and basically be like, have the person tell her what benefits they were feeling. And so then as soon as they say it, she would say, looks like you're ready to start feeling these benefits all the time. Why don't we place you an order? So they would, like I said, that they would repeat it. And so, yeah, I just read that. And then I said a thumbs up thing. Oh, okay. So basically a big thing that she also said is, so she undersold people on the benefits they would be feeling. So she would tell them, like, some people are going to feel like it's going to take a week or 2 weeks to feel this good. And so then the people would respond, no, I'm feeling good, like, right now. And so she would say, okay, well now, like, why wouldn't you be interested in getting this for a lifetime if you're feeling so great, and have them repeat the benefits to her. And then the other thing that she said that she did, so on day 5 of their experience, she said, I thought you might want to know what you've been drinking. And so she sends them the TED video that Dr. Dom did on day 5. And then on day 10, she sends them another TED Talk about ketones and ketosis. And that worked out really well for her. And she just did that over and over and over again, getting people who were her customers to post like, I just got my 5-day experience. I just got my 10-day experience, hooking them in with a friend and like helping it that way. So that way you're working through your customers to more customers. And she went to rank 10 in 3 months and she's never done network marketing before. So I really feel if like, in this, like if we start incorporating like the ATM method within our group, and then we also have people start doing that, then like our businesses are really going to explode. So I just wanted to know, Jamie Lynn, I know you're late, so I'll go over some things with it, but I just wanted to know from everyone that's watching it, like if being a moderator is something that you guys would be willing to do in the group. You can comment yes. So Kara said yes. Alexis, I already know you said yes. What about you, Lisa? So you said yes. Nathan, are you there? Is that something you're interested in? Oh, you're not there answering. Okay, so does anyone have any questions? I'm gonna unmute everyone now. Does anyone have any questions?
No questions.
Jamie Lynn, you were a little bit late, so I guess I'll go over like the ATM thing a little bit with you, but so that's good. So basically then like everyone that's a moderator, just like to be a moderator, the things we need from you is a video explaining your experience, then for you to be adding 3 people to the group a day, then what else I said, adding content every day and making sure that you're writing out like some sort of experience content at least once a week. And if you guys ever went live in the group, that would be really, really helpful. And then once we see more activity, then you're going to start seeing like your customers that are just chilling in there are going to be more inclined to like buy. So, hey, Nathan.
How you doing?
Nathan. Do you have any questions?
No, I got all of that. Sorry, I had my little man. I just had to put him to bed for a sleep. So he's been a bit noisy, hence why everything was muted. I thought I'd shut off my camera too because he was being a nightmare.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard all that, but I think that'd be really good for you. Instead of having to like have this whole conversation with people, you just say like, oh, so I have this like keto support group. Like, could I add you to it? It's a lot easier of a conversation for people.
Are you going to have it as a closed group still or an open group?
Well, I'm pretty sure if you add it, you guys could add people in it. So it's still closed. So it's like you have to be a member to add other members. So it's not open. So random people can't just like join without someone in the group adding them. So I think we still
that's cool.
We still want to
just so everyone, just be careful. Just make sure that you add them first before you tag them because their tag won't come up even afterwards from what I understand. So always make sure you add the person first.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. Yeah, adding someone before you tag them in the group. And that should be a lot easier because that's a lot more things that you guys can casually like say to someone. Even on Instagram when I'm like talking to people, like instead of bringing up the product, it's a lot easier to just be like, oh, because I like my Instagram's like keto recipes. So I say, oh, I have this Facebook group where we provide like recipes, workouts along with the product. Can I add you to it? And people will say yes. It doesn't really sound like threatening. So it's really easy to like get people to it. So just as long as you guys are okay with it, then I will go ahead and make you all moderators so you guys can start uploading content like every single day and then adding people every single day. And I think that doing this whole process will really help everybody get customers and customers turnover, especially with the thing with the 5 experience. Like I thought that was so brilliant that girl did that, having them post on their wall, because that just gives you a market of people. And so just remember with that, like no picture, no whatever, just literally like, I just got my 5 experience. I'm so excited. I just got my 10-day experience. I'm so excited. So then people will start messaging then. But if anyone doesn't have any questions, then I haven't, yeah, if anyone has any questions, then I will go ahead and make you guys all moderators. And then, like, I'm really excited for you guys to all start content tomorrow. Oh, hey, Alexis.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, can you post the 2 videos in our group chat, like the one you send at day 5 and the one you send at day 10?
Oh yeah, I will. I'm gonna put it in the keto community group, the 210 video, the 210.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
yeah, that the person did, and so and that's like a really good question. That person says, like, thought you might want to know what you're drinking, because then like they're drinking it, and then they watch a like 5-minute TED talk on day 5 and another one on day 10. So then they like get super excited about it. But yeah, I will post those.
Yes. Thank you.
Tomorrow we're just gonna basically, with your groups, we're gonna basically go over this a little bit again. But I kind of wanted you guys, before we tell everyone, to start adding and tagging people, so then people will like know kind of what it looks like. So you guys tomorrow would be starting adding like 3 people each, and just on that thread saying, check it out here. And still, and like that's a big thing, like telling them to send you a thumbs up or telling them when you did it, and still following up, because that's this big thing with ATM. Like, you still have to follow up people, you still have to talk to people. And one thing that I really kind of wanted to sort of correct, just because I've seen some people in the group, when you get customers, like people will post like all the links, and it's like to order here, to order that. And I understand it's like easier for you to do that, especially if you have a lot of customers. But the flip side is, if you give them all that information in the post, there's 2 things. 1, it could get lost in there because they aren't looking at it actively. And 2, it takes away for an opportunity for a conversation for you to be had between you and your customer. So like, this is really built on a relationship business. So like, you want to have as many opportunities for your customer to keep on coming back to talking to you. Like, you want, even if they're like not going to join your business and be a promoter. I think sometimes, a lot of times we think like, oh, and I made this mistake. Like, we're like, oh, we got a customer, they did it, like, I don't have to talk to them again. But it's like, you want to keep them like in that relationship, because if you think about it in a business sense, then they're paying your auto ship every single month. So I would advise for the people that are like leaving things being like, I think it's really smart to say that they need to like the Prove It, like the page and all that stuff and put it in the group. But I would say, instead of just writing that when you're doing it in the welcome post, to say all that stuff in a conversation that you're having with them over time. Because 1, then it's in a chat, they can find it. And 2, it gives them a reason to be talking to you, versus just like being lost in the group somewhere. So you don't have to do it. I would just recommend doing it, because then it gives that opportunity to build those relationships. But yeah, I will go ahead and post those videos. And does anyone else have any questions? Yes, no?
No.
Is everyone excited? I think it's gonna be exciting to have the group change that way. So
okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it that you say to them when you're tagging them in the group?
Well, I think it's like 2 different ways, because it depends on who you know or who you're not, like depending on what kind of conversation that you have. So like the ones that I've been saying lately, because it's been random people I don't know what it's like, I literally don't know them. So then I'm talking about keto recipes, and so then I'll say, oh, I have this Facebook group, or I'll lie and I say it's Alexis. I'll be like, my friend Alexis has, depending on like what position of authority I'm trying to take, or like she has this Facebook group where we have lots of
recipes and ideas,
workout videos and tips, along with a keto product. Could I add you to it? I think you would enjoy it. And then they'll say yes, no. And then I'll say, okay, cool. Also, would you mind if I tagged you in a video that explains the product that we're taking with it? You know? And then like they'll respond, and then you could say, okay, cool. Give me a thumbs up after you've watched it. But also just depends on what, and I also understand for you, Lisa, and for some other people, like some of your audience may not be on Facebook. And if your audience isn't on Facebook, then those people, you still have to have the conversation, like, if I sent you a video, would you watch it, type of thing. Right. So like that's still a thing for people who do have people that aren't on Facebook. But people who do have people who are, it's a lot I've just seen it from a lot of people all over the space who like are making money because they're using that, because it forces people to be in a community, and our community is also pretty good. Like we get a lot of interaction. Like today we had like 3 people randomly, like, I don't even know. They were asking questions about ketones. People were sharing their stories. Like our community is pretty good. Like we don't have to really force it just to make it even better. That's why we're asking each of you guys to be a moderator and put some content in. So there's just more content and there's getting more activity. Because the thing is, if we put in more, then all our customers, like psychologically, they'll start putting in more content there. And then they'll like either want to buy more, maybe turn into a promoter, or maybe they'll just refer some more of their friends to be customers because they're getting so much help and stuff on this product. So that's like the whole purpose of that, changing that way. So yeah, that's like what I would say to people. And that's the biggest thing. Never, ever, ever add someone to the group without telling them that you're adding them to a group. Yeah, you can do workouts too. Like I think that would be really helpful, because a lot of people who are taking this product, not everyone, but a lot of people are trying to lose weight, or they're trying to build muscle, or they're trying to do whatever. So I think putting workouts in it is good, because that helps with your body in ketosis.
Yeah.
I've been saying that to people. I've been saying we put workouts, even though there aren't really workouts in there, but I would like it if people started putting some simple workouts, and it can be intense workouts or it can be simple workouts, because you never know who your audience is going to be. Like you might have people who just want to learn like a little bit of extra cardio they can do like in their room before they go to bed. Yeah, so I think this is all really good. Also for people that you see who have potential to be moderators and be in the group, we sort of decided it's a privilege once you hit MVP. So that also could be a motivator for you, for some of your promoters to get MVP. Saying like, if you really want to step up your leadership, like you could have the opportunity to be a moderator of this group, but like the thing you have to do first is to get to MVP. Yeah. So, yeah. So I will go ahead and add all of you guys after this call as it. And then, yeah, I'm excited to see y'all's content that you're posting tomorrow. Does anyone else have any questions?
I'm good.
Ned, okay. Also for this video, because we're basically going to do a similar call tomorrow, I'm going to make a group called like the Moderators group, and I'm going to upload this video there. And then tomorrow, the call with everyone where it's going over similar things. And I hope that some of you guys, since you've heard this today, can chime in, and it's not just me talking the whole time. That call will be uploaded to the promoters group, and this one will just be in like a separate moderators group that I create in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, okay, well, hope everyone has a good night. Yeah.
I'm going to struggle a little bit with this time sometimes, because it's my midday. I'm normally training, so
I don't know if I talked to you though. I talked to my mom. We're trying to get some of her other leaders. We're trying to have like a team-wide Australia call come up in the next like few weeks. But like we're just getting people to lead it so that I'm not the only person getting up at like 5 a.m. So we're just trying to get people booked. But yeah, I understand you'll have difficulty for the time. But ideally in the next.
At the moment, well, I can do it.
Yeah. But for you, it's also
great. I could definitely help run that. The only drama at the moment, like literally with golf and everything and travel, it's I'm just a little over the shop. Once I sort of get a little bit more stable, I can then commit to once a week or once every 2 weeks. At the moment, really difficult.
If you don't, or if you think that you have someone on your team who this might be a really good job for them, you can like talk to them and like help them get to that MVP place so that they could be it, like there could be someone that you think is like, this would be a really good fit and a really good opportunity for them to grow. Like I'm sure you have people who've been saying, I know you do because I've talked to some of them who say like, I want to learn how to do this more on social media. And so, you could like sort of have it now and tell them like, if you get to MVP, like this would be a really good training opportunity for you to like expand your business and things like that. And that goes for everyone in this call. Like if you realize that this might be too much for you, but you have someone in mind that you think that that would be a really good job for them, that's a really good incentive. And it is a really good training opportunity. Like learning how to run traffic through Facebook groups is going to help people in this business, but basically in any type of community business you want to build in the future. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I hope everyone has a good night.
You too.
Okay.
Awesome. Take care. Thanks heaps for that. Cheers, Hillary.
Stay on really quickly. I think everyone else is leaving now. But okay. Bye.
Bye.